Girl, you are way too hot to be discouraged. Let's talk about it. Hi, I'm Liquey. Welcome to the chaos. So as you know, we only keep it real here, and your girl has been going through it. I have been in a very weird state lately, and it has been heavily affecting me financially. I have been finding myself growing impatient and even discouraged. I am a serial entrepreneur. I love working for myself. I love creating new businesses. I love starting new ventures. My goal is to be a millionaire before I'm 30. And this month I'm turning 28. And I want to do that through doing all of the things that I love, like being a YouTuber. I just got monetized. I'm super excited about it. So far I made $12 from my views. Another stream of income is through writing. I love to write, and I wrote a book. It's called Unsent Letters, a spoken word series by Liquey Ray, available on Amazon. I'm also a tarot reader, and I love tarot. I love the practice. I love connecting with people through tarot and helping them get their breakthrough. And now my newest venture is being a coach, a mindset manifestation coach. I also have an app that's in the making that is for my coaching. I decided to open up email coaching, so you guys can email me if you want manifestation coaching. I opened up one-on-one sessions, so I'll do hour-long, 1-hour coaching sessions that you can book. And I also am doing a 4-week group coaching session called Manifest Like a Baddie. This is incredibly exciting for me because I really want to help you guys to manifest your dream life. I really want to see you guys step into your full power and fall in love with yourselves and become a bad bitch. It starts April 15th, and I'll talk more about it later. But in the midst of all of these projects, in the midst of all of these businesses, and working on all of these streams of income, as of now, my main source of income is DoorDash. And though I will keep working on my businesses and stay faithful in my goals, I have grown tired, and it's becoming exhausting to keep doing something like DoorDash, right? Something that to me personally feels small and insignificant, and for very little fucking money. I find myself in the state where I am doing a lot of trying, and not going very far. Now, when I get into a state where I am feeling this low, I need to take a step back, realign with God, and figure out what is the lesson here. What is the shift? What is the bigger picture here? I was feeling discouraged over money, and it started carrying into discouragement in my ability to successfully run a business, in my ability to be a tarot reader and a mentor, a coach. It started leaking into discouragement in my ability to manifest. I realized discouragement was poking holes inside of me. And I was leaking until I felt drained, until I felt like a sinking ship. The way to navigate discouragement is you have to reroute yourself back to God, back to your God state, where you are all power. I have been experiencing nonstop back-to-back fuckery, back-to-back fucking bullshit. I am not gonna be a victim to these retrogrades anymore. I decided the fuckery's done. Discouragement can separate you from God. Discouragement leads you to a state that is hopeless, that is full of fear, that is lost or confused. When you are God, you are certain. When you are God, you are all power. When you are God, you are unconditional love. When you are God, everything is instant, everything is now, everything is finished. Separating too far from your God state can lead you into a state where you do not know who you are. And if the state that you are now in was something led by discouragement, you're going to believe whatever the discouragement tells you you are. And whatever you declare, what you are is what you become, and whatever you become is what your reality becomes. If I declare that I am broke, that is my reality. If I believe and embody a life where money is constantly running out or just not enough, then that's what it is. But money is an unending source. And the more I embody that and declare it, I understand that I can never run out of money. That money always does come to me. Money loves me. Money serves me. Money works for me. If I were to dig a little bit deeper, I realize that there is a feeling of lack or incompleteness within me to shift me from one state to the next, from the state of lack to the state of abundance. I need to know I'm complete. I need to feel completion. I need to know that I am all, that I am everything. I cannot be discouraged because I've already won. I cannot be discouraged because I already have. I cannot live in fear because I live in love. I am pure unconditional love. The Bible says that love covers a multitude of sin. And all sin is missing the mark. You miss the mark when you shift your focus or when you don't even know what to focus on. Why sin is not ideal for you, why it can even be dangerous for you, is because it separates you from God. It separates you from your God state. It separates you from knowing who you are. But love covers sin. Love conquers sin. Love's got you covered. Love is your insurance policy, except this one will not fail you. Love will redirect you back to God every single time. Love is so beautiful and powerful and safe, and love clears resistance and it brings ease. At any moment, you have access to pure, perfect, unconditional love. Love is patient and it's kind and it keeps no record of wrong. Love never fails. To get back to your God state, you need to embody and know that you are love. You are God. God never fails. Love never fails. You cannot fail. It's impossible. Love is kind. Be kind to yourself. Uplift yourself. I know I can seem like such a force, but I need a very soft approach. I need to feel safe. I need to feel comfortable. I remember that love is kind. It's so good to me. If you could just turn your attention away from the stress, away from the drama, away from your situation, and put your focus back on love, it will link you back to source, to God, to your God state, to unlimited power. This will in turn shift your reality. And be careful with this fucking retrograde. Bullshit flying everywhere. But if you just get yourself back to you, get yourself back to love, get yourself back to your God state, everything is going to be okay. Everything is okay. Everything's always working out for you. Everything already worked out for you. It's already done. Creation is finished. God already did it. It's already done. God already fixed it. There's nothing left to do but rejoice, but be in love, but be blessed, but be comforted, but be at peace. And there's literally nothing left to do but smoke and enjoy life. A beautiful reminder that I received today is love is kind. And I love that. I need that. I need to treat myself with a lot more kindness. I need to always be proud of myself, and I am proud of myself. I have done so much and have come so fucking far. I'm also way too fucking hot to feel discouraged or like a failure. I'm too hot to be stressed out over money because ew, what is that? Money is always in abundance for me. Like, love takes care of me. Duh, of course I have money. Of course my businesses are a success. Of course my YouTube channel is thriving. Of course I'm living in my purpose. Of course I live a fulfilling life. Of course I love every day. Of course I am living my best life. There's just no way discouragement is gonna try to take me out. I'm literally God. I'm literally the holy of holies. We don't miss the mark here. We don't get distracted here. I will never feel incomplete or unworthy when I'm in the holy of holies. that is where you need to manifest from. That is where you need to act from. That is where you need to think from. That is where you need to feel from and imagine from. Discouragement is just a result of some bullshit you're telling yourself. You think some bullshit, feel some bullshit, then some bullshit projects. And then you come to a conclusion based off of the projection that you are discouraged. And you know, seeing enough bullshit can make you feel a certain way, but your feelings are creating those projections. So you have to keep your heart centered in the God state. The God state is not in your head. Intention is in the head. Your God state is in your heart. Your source of life comes from the heart. I grew up in church, so at the end of every service, they always wanted to do the sinner's prayer, and that prayer always started with, God, come into my heart, or Jesus, come into my heart. This is where love is. This is where power is. Your heart is where you find courage. It's where you find strength. When you think about somebody that does something with their all, you would describe them as someone that has a lot of heart. Or when you think about something that you really, really believe in, you're saying, I believe it with all of my heart. I believe that, right? You use your heart to believe. As a man thinks in his heart, so he is. You are not discouraged. You are love. You are all powerful, unlimited, pure creation, unconditional love. That's you. You are the highest source, the greatest source, the unending source. God is Alpha and Omega, beginning and the end. You are fucking everything. You're going to make it. You've already made it. It's already happened for you. It's already done. You're already successful. You're already beautiful. You're already perfect. You already have everything. It's already done. You can't be discouraged when it's already done. You can't be discouraged when it already worked out for you, when you already have, when it's already easy. You can't be discouraged when it's already yours. You already have it. What are you discouraged for? What are you sad about? Alrighty, we're gonna wrap things up in just a bit, but before I go, I do want to tell you a little bit more about my course. It's called Manifest Like a Baddie. So there's a reason why the bad bitch always wins. It's because she knows she's gonna win. It's certain. There's just no other way. If there has been something that you have been trying to manifest and it's been like just really, really hard, you feel like you're doing everything, but you're just not there yet, and you're ready to just have it, you're ready to just step up, you're ready to just be what you want to be, then we're going to do this together. It starts April 15th. The first week, we're going to focus on self-concept. And so April 15th, I'll have the first session, right? The first group session is going to be so much fun because not only is it going to be the 4 courses, but it's going to be an app. In the first course, the self-concept course, I'm going to be helping you to navigate where your identity currently is so you can shift it to where you want to be. We will be doing some revisioning work and also help you to understand who you really are, who you think you are, who you feel you are, and who you are. I'm gonna hold space for you and give you the opportunity to share your story and be loved and be seen and be heard, and to be able to experience yourself as your fullest self, as your most powerful, as your most abundant, as your most loving. By the end of this first course, this first self-concept session, I intend that you will know yourself as God. And throughout that whole first week, I'm gonna have daily challenges, daily identities, daily manifestation challenges. All of this is going to be going into my app, and all you guys are going to be able to have access to it. We're also going to have our Baddie group chat where we talk about our manifestations, tell our success stories, where we encourage each other, where we send each other TikToks. We'll post our workouts and our gym fits in our group chat. Post your get ready with me's in the group chat. Overall, I just want to create a safe space for baddies. A safe space where you can thrive, be encouraged, feel supported, be loved. I was even thinking about incorporating smoke sessions. We can smoke and get spiritual. But this is going to be so exciting. I cannot wait to see what you guys manifest. I cannot wait to see what comes out of this. So you can email me to register. Everything's in the description below. If you have any suggestions of what you would like to be included in the app, you could write it in the comments below. But alrighty, y'all. I love you. I do have to go now, so I'm gonna leave you with this. You cannot be discouraged when you literally look like that. Okay, gotta go. Love you. Bye.